All right, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to handle red days. This is a part of the business, guys. It's a part of trading. It's a part of the business. And anybody, and I repeat, anybody who tells you or sells you on the idea that you can avoid losses in trading is a liar, is a con man, is somebody just desperately trying to get to your wallet. That's all that is. Because I promise you, it's a part of the business. There's no way to avoid it. So you better damn embrace it. You better embrace it. It's a part of this business. Losing streaks, drawdowns, that's also part of this business. Okay. Times where your strategy is not going to perform that well. That's a part of this business. But nobody wants to talk about that because it's not fun, right? It doesn't make course sales. It doesn't sell subscriptions. But we're going to talk about it because that's what we do over here, right? This is the real side of the internet. This is the real side of the trading space, right? May not be the biggest, but it's the real side, all right? So we're going to talk about how to handle it. So how do I handle it? Let's just start there. How do I handle red days? How do I handle losses? Well, there's several different tips that I can give you on how to handle this, okay? But number one, like the biggest thing here, and when it comes to dealing with losses, is having that long-term perspective. Okay. What I see a lot of traders do, and the mistake they make, is they are too focused on the trade that's in front of them. They're putting too much emphasis on being right and wrong on the trade that is directly in front of them, that they're on right here, right now. And then when that's wrong, they get in their feelings about it. They start to focus too much on it. And that's where they go off course. That's where they go wrong here. Now, how I operate, because let me kind of let you peek inside my brain here. How I operate is I'm already on to the next. Like, I have that, but I don't see it as, I really don't even see it as a loss. A lot of traders, they judge their day like a success, whether they win or lose. Like if you ask a trader, how'd you do today? And I always do this with my mentees. How'd you do today? And I really observe these responses because I'm trying to, rewire, right? And what a lot of traders will say is, or at least starting off, right? What they'll say is, they'll say whether they're red or they're green. Like they'll say, okay, I'm green today. I made, so-and-so dollars. Or I'm red today. I lost so-and-so dollars, right? And that's the wrong way to think about it. What I'm looking for is, when I ask that question, is what I want to see is, when I say, how was your day? I follow my plan. So what that tells me is you're beginning to rewire yourself and how you think about this stuff. Okay. I don't give a damn if it's a red day. I don't give a damn if it's a green day. Did you follow your fucking plan? That's all that matters. That's all that matters, guys. Because guess what? If you do that over the long term, you're going to come out on top. You're coming out winning long term. So here's the thing. Your edge is time. Let me say that again, and I want you to write it down. Put it in front of you. Your edge is time. And what do I really mean by that? Let's unpack that. Well, what that means is most traders do not give their edge time to play out. They don't give it because it's all a probabilities game. And the thing with these probabilities, guys, is you got to give it time. You got to give it time to play out. It's a numbers game. The trade in front of you, and Mark Douglas said it best. Wins and losses are distributed randomly. Really think about that. Wins and losses are distributed randomly. You don't know whether that next trade in front of you is going to be a win or a loss. But if you have a true edge, well, then guess what? Over the next 50 to 100, you got that data. That's why I say all the time, I'm already focused on the next 50 to 100. I don't give a damn about this one. Cool. If it's a loss, on to the next. If it's a win, on to the next. That's how I operate. I have no attachment. I take that feeling that I have towards that trade. Like when I get like a winning trade, is there time from time to time, I get that elated feeling like, boom, I've got that banger trade. Yeah, but I don't sit with it long. I recognize it. I'm mindful of it. And then boom, I keep moving. It's just business. It's just business. It's just a data point. Nothing more. And here's the thing, and this is where a lot of people go wrong. Now, this is a very big thing I see. You cannot pick and choose. You can't expect to be detached from your losses and then throw a fucking celebration every time you have a win. All right. You can't expect to have that detached mindset with your losses when you're throwing a party every time you have a win, guys. Because you know what's going to happen. You're going to bring that same energy over when you have a loss. Okay? Because you know what you did? You built an attachment to it. Your brain remembers that. How you got so pumped up, so excited over that win, your brain remembers that. So guess what happens whenever you're met with a loss? Your brain recognizes, oh crap. This, like, it recognizes that, and think of like the downturn. The result of that is you're going to be very depressed. Okay? Because now you're met with an opposite feeling. So you'll have big highs, right? You'll have big highs and you also have big lows. And what do we call that? That's a gambling mindset, guys. That's a fucking gambler mindset. But how the professional operates is, well, how I just told you a moment ago, there is no attachment to either the wins and the losses, neither. Okay? You know, I see these guys, you know, the gurus, you know, hooping and hollering and, you know, over their wins, and I get it. Like, it sells courses, it sells, oh, this is fun, we're all making money, right? It's not a good mindset. It's not a useful mindset. Again, I get it. It sells courses. I get it. It sells subscriptions, but it's not how the professional operates. It's not how the long-term winner operates. It's just not. Okay. Anybody that's been in this game long-term, that's made a substantial amount of money, they have that mindset. They hold that detachment mindset. It's just business. It's just fucking business. It's nothing more than that. You know, all that, you know, excitement, that's from a gambling mindset. That's gambling shit, guys. And I'm not here to fucking gamble. I'm not here for a short hit of dopamine from gambling. I'm here for long-term consistency. I don't know about you, but that's why I'm here. I'm here for long-term consistency. I'm here for long-term profitability. And you only get to that point by having that detachment to both outcomes. You can't pick and choose. By developing that long-term perspective. How do you develop that long-term perspective? Data collection. Having that data. Because only then can you see, okay, this is a loss, right? But if I was to execute this over the next 50 to 100 trades, I'm coming out on top. That's what the data shows you. That's what the hard number shows you. And that's what you need. That's how you develop that long-term perspective, is with that data. That's how you do it. And then when it comes to like impulse control and controlling that impulse and becoming mindful of that impulse, meditation does help with that. Emotional journaling does help with that. That's how you take care of that stuff. Then if you do both, well then boom, you got everything you need to become profitable everything you need to be able to handle losses. Right there. I gave you the formula in one video. I gave you the formula. Now it's up to you to do it.